It starts with white liquid plastic, color and glitter, injection, and the finished product is ready for a cast. Hello everyone, I'm Don Jacobs and we're talking soft plastic fishing baits. We're gonna go wild with DiscoverNEPA with the owner of Leading Edge Baits. He makes all kinds of things like this. It's a fascinating process.
So Leading Edge Baits is a company that produces soft plastics for smallmouth and largemouth bass. We sell nationwide. It started as a little jig business. I started doing jigs in the basement of my parents' house. And then I wanted to get into making trailers for those jigs. And I thought, well, let's make one or two different colors. I gave them out to a couple people. They liked them. I thought, well, let's go full scale with it. And let's go, all in and make everything we can. So I offer about 50 different colors on the website. And then there's a bunch of boxes to customize different things too. So for example, if a customer wants green pumpkin,
right?
Now in my green pumpkin, I put black flake in it. But if for some reason they want a green pumpkin with a green flake or a purple flake or a yellow flake, there's a little box there. They type all that in,
right,
and I pour it exactly how they want it.
No kidding.
So these are some of my Ned baits. These would go on a mushroom style jig head.
And these are all together. So this is one on each side.
Yeah, they haven't been cut yet.
Right, okay.
So there's 10 baits, there's 10 cavities in a mold.
Okay.
So they haven't been cut yet. So they're just here waiting. They'll be cut up and packaged.
Okay.
Yep. All different colors. Like I said, this is Ryan Special. So this is one of my all-time favorite colors. So I'm a basic fisherman. I like blacks, browns, watermelons, green pumpkins.
Okay.
So I took my two all-time favorite colors, black and brown, and I laminated them. So you'll see on this side there's brown.
I could see, yeah.
With a gold flake in it. Yep. And then on the other side is just solid black.
That's cool.
And that's a great color for smallmouth.
That's cool.
Yep.
Now I see some other shapes and sizes in there.
Yep, so those are the Ned baits. I got 3-inch stick baits.
Okay.
I do 3-inch stick baits, 4-inch, 5-inch, and 6-inch. All different colors. Again, these are just the Hawk Snatcher is a green pumpkin. That's a very popular color. Solid black. This is a really neat one. I call this methylate.
Yeah.
It's got a pinkish shade to it, but then if you roll it around, it's got like a little brown hue to it too.
No kidding.
So that's really wild.
That is cool. Ryan also makes bigger baits as well, like this 10-inch ribbon worm. But he's going to make a 2 bait for us. The process starts by mixing the liquid plastic and measuring out the amount needed for the project. He then gets the molds ready and in place.
All right, so we got our plastic. We're going to add in some green pumpkin. And I'm going to just throw in a little black to make it a little bit darker. And we're going to give that a good stir. And that's our base color. So when I get plastic in, it's white.
Right.
And then we throw it in the microwave. And once that plastic gets to 350 degrees, that's when it changes. And then I'm able to inject it. So this is our plastic. It's around 350 degrees.
Right.
And now we're going to add our glitter into it.
Okay.
And we're making the Hawk Snatcher. So it's a green pumpkin base, and it's got gold string glitter, copper glitter, and then a purple glitter.
Wow, okay.
And this is one of my all-time, not only favorite color, but one of my better selling colors on my website.
So purple glitter.
Yep, and I'm going to, because I have 16 ounces in here, I'm going to throw 2 in of each. This is our copper. And this is our gold string color, and you see how it's not a traditional hex kind of color. It's a string.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of gives a different look to the bait. Let me give that a stir, and then we have our injector. I always preheat the things I can so it's easier for the plastic to flow. We're going to go in with our injector. Pull up on our plastic. I'm just going to push the air out of it so I don't get any air bubbles. We're going to go right into each one.
How do you know when you're full?
You'll feel it stop.
Okay.
Yep. And then just going to keep working down the line. And I top off each one before I pull it out, because you'll watch it as the plastic cures. That plastic will start sinking down in the mold, so it'll start sucking up more plastic.
Got you.
And then we put the rest, whatever we didn't use, back into the Pyrex. Set that on top. and we'll let that cure.
How long does that have to take now?
About 30 seconds.
Oh, really?
40 seconds, yeah, it's pretty quick.
Because you've got a cooling system built in here.
I have a water cooling system in here too. So I have a bucket of water in my fridge, and it'll pump water through these plates. There's a plate between each mold. So basically that allows me to work this area, pump baits through this all day long, and these molds are still cool to the touch.
Unbelievable. All right, you think they're cool?
Yep, they should be good to go. So what I'll do is I'll come back over here with my scissors and just trim the tops off. So it's just easier to pull them out.
The big reveal here.
There they are. And then because we put that oil on each rod, these are just going to fall. These are just going to pull right off.
So cool. Now these aren't done yet. There's another step to these.
Yeah, we got to. Well, first we got to. They're going to dry. They have to cure.
Okay.
And then we're going to cut these over on our tube cutter.
Cool. That's really nice. I like that. All right, so we're on a different spot here in your workshop. What are you doing with these?
So this is our cutting machine. So we put our tube in, and of course we watch our fingers because there's about 50 different blades in here, and we're going to cut that just like that.
Each one of these
then gets cut.
Wow, that's labor intensive, man.
Yep, there's a lot to it, but a hand cut tube is like no other. Each one's unique.
Right.
And then I'll cut all these up, and then I'll throw it in this container here, which will have garlic, salt, and scent in it. Give them a shake, and then they'll be ready to be packaged.
You have a test tank.
Yep, so this is our leading edge baits test tank, and before I'm ready to put a new bait on the website, it always gets thrown in here. And then also in the real world situation too, I throw it at the lake too, just to make sure I'm 100% happy with how it's fishing and that fish are attracted to it.
Right.
And it just goes down, and that just bounces around.
How cool.
You can bang it against the rocks, whatever's down there, logs. The idea with a tube is you want to hit the bottom and then bounce it up really quick.
Like a crayfish moving across the bottom,
and work it right back to the boat. Yep.
So you're an award-winning company right here in Luzerne County. Tell me about the award you won.
Yeah, I'm really happy and thankful for that. In 2025, Angling AI, they're a mold company based in Michigan. They have a King of the Hook contest every year. And I entered it. I had 3 entries. I put 3 different baits in, different colors. And I entered in the fan favorite division. And I was lucky enough to be selected as the winner of that. So. Now
you sell online and you go to outdoor shows like the Early Bird and other ones, right?
I do, yep. It's leadingedgebaits.com. And I'm very easy to get a hold of. So if you have a problem with an order that I sent out, or you want to order more, or whatever the case it may be, send me a message and I'll get right back to you.
So there you have it, start to finish, and even a demonstration underwater. All shapes, all colors, all sizes. Ryan, good luck this fishing season with Leading Edge Baits. Now for this episode of Go Wild with Discover NEPA and all the other episodes, you can go to discovernepa.com or subscribe to YouTube.